All right, okay, so since I know you guys had a wonderful break, let's go ahead and make me feel it this time. All right, class?
Yes!
All right, wonderful day because you guys had 9 days off where most of you just went to work for the entire time and had to learn what it is like to be an adult, not in school, working every single day because your earbuds are off and away. So, doesn't that suck? Imagine having to do that every single day. You don't get to hang out. You don't get to like come to school and like see your buddies all the time. I can't remember last time I saw my homie. Seriously, it's been over a year. He had a kid, and his kid's first birthday's coming up, and now, Anyway, so that's what adulting happens. Work happens. Life happens, and you don't get to hang out with Dougie every day. Come on, you got to come to class to see Dougie.
And then I can't even text Jay Sean because his phone's buried.
I know, right? Oh, seriously.
I didn't even have my phone to tell him I turned 18.
Oh, man.
It's my birthday, guys.
That's bad. All right, so what page are we on in the notebook? Hey.
Oh,
23.
23.
Before we go, I seen you and what's the name? Her on the train.
Oh yeah.
On Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
I forgot. I didn't notice till last minute though. Some dude was.
Yeah, this kid was trying to flirt with us on the train.
He was?
No.
I didn't know it was him until the last minute.
Oh, okay. Okay, listen. On a longer day, okay, one of my class's favorite things to do is crackhead tales. Okay, Tales from the Crackhead. So they have stories of the light rail.
Yep.
They have stories on the bus. They have stories.
I have so many stories like about that.
No, literally same.
Okay, yes. But we'll save for one of the longer days, okay? So not today. Today's 45 minutes, and I have, I believe, 3 examples to get through. Okay? Yes, I am recording it.
No.
Why? You don't want to hear?
So they heard us talking about the guy on the train.
Yes. But we're not saying any names, right? Because
I don't even know his name.
I know but the people right now are not saying, hey.
Sean?
There you go. So the crackhead's name was, okay. Anyway, so page 23.
But he's federal, bro.
He turned 18.
Yes, that was also recorded. Okay. Alrighty, so page 23, we're going to do statistics. So basic statistics, we're going to do a little bit more into that later on. So we're talking about different graphs, types of data. Okay, objective, blah, blah, blah. Statistics, method of collecting, organizing, analyzing, and interpreting data, as well as drawing conclusions based on the data. Methodology is divided into 2 main areas. Descriptive statistics, collective organizing, summarizing, and presenting data. That's the one that you're going to probably have to do the most. Okay? Not going to do much collecting or organizing, summarizing, but a lot of presentation would be the graphs that we're going to end up doing. So, okay, someone help me with this word, because I know it means to infer, but what's that, inferential? Inferential. I've been trying to say it like all day. And I keep messing up. Inferential, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, seriously, I have dyslexia. That word looks horrible to me, just so you know. So, it is inferring statistics. So, making a generalization about drawing conclusion from the data collected. Okay? So, if we get a whole bunch of data, and we look at something, be like, oh, hey, class average is 70%. So, what would you say about that class? Okay? It's a passing average.
I'm sorry.
Okay. But does it say everyone is passing?
No.
No. But you can infer, because the class average is 70%, you can infer that they are doing well as a class, right? So that would be a inference that we're making from that. Yes, Mars?
What is this class's average?
I think that last one was 70 on the last test. I don't know. I don't actually care about the numbers. I really don't. I would rather ask you and go talk to you in person and say, hey, do you understand what's going on? I don't want to look at the numbers and say, oh, you didn't score very well. No, I want to talk to you and say, hey, how do you really feel about this? Okay? That's what I go off of.
True that.
Do you really know what you're doing, or does this number represent what you know? I don't think the numbers represent what you really do know. Sometimes you're just not asking the question correctly, and that's the reason why you get it wrong. Anyway, let's go. So population and samples. Population, a set containing all the people or objects whose properties are to be described and analyzed by the data collector. Sample would be a subset or group of the population. Representative sample, a sample that exhibits characteristics typical of those presented by the target population. This is what, okay, so, here's an example. Population of this class is everyone in this class, right? So, let's say, for instance, I take a sample, a small group of this. So, I'm going to come over here, I'm going to go to these people over here. I'm going to ask them, hey, how do you feel about smoking weed? And so the population of my sample is going to be.
What type of weed?
Agreed.
Colorado.
This is not school appropriate.
Wait, hold on. What's your favorite one again? Sorry, I forgot.
No. Oh my God, Duchess ain't weed. It's the last.
Anyway, but still. So
This is
right here, hey, listen. Man, seriously. All right. So if I say this sample right here, and I take their opinion, would this group right here represent everyone in the class?
No.
Not really,
Some.
but it is a sample of the group. Now, would it be a good sample?
No.
Probably not, right? Okay. Look, he's high right now. So, open your eyes a little more. Open your eyes a little more next time you say that, okay? Anyway, you want some munchies, huh? You want some munchies? I got some Cheetos. Yeah. Okay, anyway. So, representative sample.
I thought I had my glasses on. Are you smoking?
What?
Yes. All right, representative sample. Sample exhibits characteristics typical possessed by the target. So that's what I was talking about. We have a small group, a sample set. Does that represent all the opinions of this class?
No.
Most likely not. Okay? Most likely not. And just so you know, if you say it's not class appropriate, take a look at your homework. Take a look at your homework.
Yeah, no.
Flip it over.
Marijuana.
No.
Hey, statistics on marijuana. You were right on there.
College students. We're high school students.
I know. So,
Actually, this is a college class.
hey. So it doesn't mean you should be smoking weed.
Yeah, I'm part of that.
Okay.
Shut up.
Example 1, Duchess. Okay. Pay attention. Hey, attention up here. Okay. Population and samples. Okay. You have to really think about this before you start screaming stuff out. A group of hotel owners in a large city decide to conduct a survey among the citizens of the city to discover their opinions about casino gambling. So, before you go screaming anything out, describe the population. What is the population we're talking about here? What is the group that we're talking about?
Like citizens in the city, right?
Huh?
Citizens of the city?
Yeah, it's the citizens, right? Mars, I know you're paying attention. Mars, right? What do you have for the sample population? You forget what we're doing for a minute? Okay, so sample population, Duchess over here gave me a good answer. Okay, it is the citizens of the city, right? And those are the people that we want to talk about. We want to talk to them about this. Not people that don't live in the city. We want to talk to the people that actually live in the city, right? So that's what it means by citizens of the city.
No, I'll get
What? Why is it going to be a drag name? Why can't it just be your nickname?
Like drag queen?
Anyway, so now you have been deemed. You are now Duchess. Good job. All right, citizens of the city. B. One of the hotel owners suggests that obtaining a sample by surveying all the people at 6 of the largest nightclubs in the city on a Saturday night. each person will be asked to express his or her opinion on the casino gambling. Does this seem like a good idea? So hold your thought. Okay, think about this. Is this a good group to sample?
No.
Maybe.
They're probably all drunk.
That's a good point. Go ahead, Jay Sean.
Just for casino and gambling, right?
Okay, yeah, you're asking.
I'll say yeah.
Yeah,
For
it seems like-
the 6 largest ones.
I mean, I think it would like, I think they would come to a, like, majority of an opinion that's agreed upon because it's that.
So those people there, is that a good sample group?
Compared to the rest of the population,
Why?
because they're gambling, of course they're gonna be in favor of.
They're gonna be at the nightclubs already, right?
Right.
So you would think that that group right there would tend to favor gambling, right?
Right.
They would favor the casino, they would favor the gambling and all that others. So that right there would be a favorable towards gambling, not against gambling, right? So it's asking, does it seem like a good idea to just talk to these people? No, it's not a good idea. That's not a good sample set. Okay, so we're going to say no. Okay, they would favor casinos. They would favor casino gambling, right? And that's why that would not be a good set. Be like going over here and asking these people over here about smoking. Okay.
Ew.
Yes.
Let's not do that.
Okay.
Agreed.
So it would not be favorable because I know thing 1 and thing 2 are already high right now. So we have to try to get a non-biased group. Maybe some in favor, some against. So right now that's biased towards being yes gambling. All right. Okay, so random sampling now. Random sample is a sample obtained in such a way that every element in the population has equal chance of being selected from the sample. So random sampling is important, right, Mars? So identify each element in the population that we're talking about. Assign numbers to each element in the population. So every group has a number. Randomly select numbers. Assign the elements in a population who have numbers in that numbers to that sample set. So what that means is you're going to just try and get a random sample of every little group. So a randomness of each one. But when we're doing randomness, I want you to think about this. Deck of cards. You guys all know what a deck of cards is, right? Good. How many cards are in a deck?
52.
There is 52. Okay? Now, what colors are those cards? Black and red, right? Okay, black and red. So, think about, is it possible for me to deal you 4 cards and get all red? Yeah. Okay, that would be a sample set, but it is possible to get all red there. Is it possible to deal you 4 and get all black? Yes. In a small sample set, that is. But how about if I were to deal you 26? Is it possible? It is
But not
possible.
likely.
It is possible, but not likely. Because there's 26 red cards. That would mean every card I give you is going to be a red card. So it is possible, but it's not very likely to get all red. So the larger the sample, the better the variance in what we're going to have. So it's better to actually have large numbers in a sample set. So you have to think about this. This is my favorite, actually no, it's my most hated time of the year. Everything comes out is pumpkin spice, and everything on TV is about some election and polls and all these text messages that you get about what's your opinion on this and who you voting for and all this other crap. So, it annoys me.
You voted for
Don't
Kanye,
bother me.
right?
Huh?
You voted for Kanye, right?
Kanye?
Yeah,
We locked in for Kanye, come on now. Why not?
Hey, damn straight. Was he running for something?
Yes. President.
President again.
Okay, let's go.
No.
Kanye
Yeah.
president.
You're not
No?
voting for Kanye? You're not voting for Ye?
Okay. Anyway,
This world's gonna end.
listen. Listen, please. So, all these things that they have these polls and they take samples. When you look at the numbers and they say, oh, someone is predicted to win. Someone's predicted that they're winning by this percentage or whatnot. And so it goes by the sample. They're not sending a thing out to every single person and asking their opinion. 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, whatever their sample set is, whenever you're looking at the numbers and they say, hey, this someone is leading by 5% in this sample poll that they have. It's almost never right. But from their sample, they come out with some numbers to try and predict what they're going to get as a whole. So that's what these things mean. So example 2, on here, I put the answer in here for you because it's kind of long and drawn out. It says, selecting appropriate sampling technique. Return to the hotel owners in large city who are interested in how city citizens feel about casino gambling. Which of the following would be the most appropriate way to select a random sample? Randomly survey people who live in the oceanfront condos in the city. Who lives in the oceanfront?
Which white people?
Rich people.
Rich people.
Why they gotta be white?
Black people are living there.
Why? Have you been to Miami?
I know a bunch of
That's all condos. Seriously, I was there. It was all Cubans and Puerto Ricans when I was there.
And Kanye.
Bro.
There we go. But no, listen. Anyway, but rich people. Do you want only the opinion of just the rich people? No, you want to have everyone to say, I can't afford a luxury condo on the beach. I'm pretty sure you guys can't either. So, you would actually try and get everyone, and that's why it says right here, many hotels lie among the oceanfront, and these people might object to increased traffic and noise, which may result. Also, does not give each citizen in the city equal chance, because mainly rich people live on the beach. I want an opinion, so that's what we're trying to get at. Now, next one. Okay, which of the following best ways select a random sample to find out how the city citizens feel about casino gambling? Survey the first 200 people whose names appear in the city's telephone directory. Do you guys know what a telephone directory is?
Yellow pages?
No, white pages. Close enough. The phone book. You guys know what those are?
Yes.
Yes.
I sit on them.
Yes, okay.
I used to actually have a
I have one.
You do?
Mm-hmm. The numbers don't really work.
I had a student in one of my college classes, a little skinny guy. He would rip them in half. He would just he would go boom and
What?
yeah, the whole book in half. But it's a weird technique thing that he does. It's not about strength, it's technique. It was weird.
That's the devil's.
Yeah, seriously, I gave him.
Put down.
He did that with our textbook, and with no problem.
Where's
Yeah.
he at?
Huh?
Where's he? I need to stay clear from him. No,
You better rip us.
no.
It wasn't about the strength. It was technique. There is a way to do it. Wow, you guys are distracted from everything. Anyway, so this one right here is the first 200. No, that means it's only people with letter A, right?
Right.
So that's not a good random sample. That's not a good random sample. Randomly select neighborhoods in the city and then randomly survey people within the selected neighborhoods. Yeah, okay. So we have a bunch of neighborhoods and we have random people in each one of those neighborhoods being selected. Yes, that is random in more than one way. We randomly select neighborhoods and then we randomly pick some people from those neighborhoods. All right? So let's see where we're at here. Constructing a frequency distribution. So, we're going to fill this in. So a frequency distribution, we're going to go through and actually try to figure out all these things. So what's my smallest number here? 10. And the largest number? 18. So let's go through and age 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Now, a frequency table means how often did it occur. That's what we're going for. Frequency table is how often does it occur. So let's start with the 10. So I'm going to go to my highlighter here. So 10 is right there, just once, right? Just one time. And I'm highlighting this so we can make sure that we don't miss out anything. Or if you want to cross out your numbers as you go, that would be fine too. So the next one is going to be 11. So let's find the 11s. We go, see 11, 1, 2. Do you guys agree? Is only 2 11s? Okay. 12s. Let's see. So we have 1. Give me 1 second. Let me get back to my highlighter. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you guys get 5?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, next one is going to be 13. So 13, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 7? Okay, good. Let's go to 14 now. So 14, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did you guys get 9?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's go to 15. So 15, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Next one is 16. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. 17. 1. 1. And then 18 is 1. 1. 18 is 1. All right, so what do we get as a total here?
35.
I should have 35 total, shouldn't I?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now from this information, so all the data is collected. Now our job is to decipher or take a look at what this data means. Does it mean I'm borrowing someone's phone for a while and it's going to sit on my desk? Most likely. Okay, some people. So what does it mean about, let's look, which one happens the most?
14.
At 14, so 14, this one is the most, right?
Yes.
And least? Down here it's 17 and 18. And 10. There we go. So from my data that I had, says conclusions. Okay, within right here. All right. The trend shows that by the frequency distribution indicates that the number of boys who attain their maximum yearly growth given age increased until 14 and decreased after that. So what that means is everyone hit those growth spurts at that time where they grew the most amount. So, Jay Sean, you're kind of tall. Okay, at what point did you hit your growth spurt and actually you're like, dude, woke up one day and like all my pants turned into shorts?
I've never really,
About 14, 13,
like, yeah.
something like that? Okay.
No, I wasn't. No, I really never hit a growth spurt, I don't think.
You just always been tall.
I think my growth spurt is gonna be like that one on 18. On 18. Like, you know how 18 says one?
Okay, just to let you know, there is a guy here, he's like 6'7", ridiculous, and he's still growing. This fool, his brother's even taller. I think his brother's 6'9". I think he's still growing too. Yeah,
Oh my
that guy's ridiculous.
Stop growing in 8th grade.
Wow. Okay, I don't know if you know this, but okay, coffee stunts your growth. Okay, so
I
it,
didn't start drinking coffee.
I think Tony drank a lot of coffee when he was
I didn't
younger.
start drinking coffee until this past year, actually.
Did you drink a lot of coffee in 7th grade, Tony?
That makes sense.
he didn't.
Whoa.
All right.
I think so.
So let's look at this. It says, this trend is not evident in the data in the original format. So could we actually get this from the data in the first place just by looking at that hot mess?
Yes.
No. Looking at that hot mess of all these numbers?
Oh, no.
No. And so we are organizing data. That's what statistic is for. Organizing data so we can find stuff out from the data. And I think that's it. Yep. So I'm going to leave off on there, and I'm going to give you guys your homework here in a second. So I know you guys want to do all of them.
No, they want to do
Oh, they want to do all of them. Okay. So don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button and support my channel. Support my channel. Buy something from my merch store.